Okay, so back down the wharf. Feels like a long time since I was down here. In fact, it's about 10 or 11 weeks since I was last down here. So a long while in my terms. It's now the second week of November, and I was down here last, I think it was the last week of August or something like that. So it feels like a lifetime since I've been down. Been fishing now for probably about an hour and a half. Nothing's happened yet. There was a couple of fish bobbling out in front of where I am now. So I flicked the rods out after doing a lap. I didn't see anything else anywhere else, but flicked the rods out here, and nothing's happened yet. So I'm considering a move. As you can see, the floor's wet. It's been raining, so I've just been tucked in up against the wall behind me there with the gear, sheltering from the rain basically. But it's clearing up a bit now. It's due to be quite mild tonight for compared to what it has been. We've had a couple of frosts, but it's due to stay up around the 8 or 9 degrees tonight. So fingers crossed that's good for the fishing. So yeah, I'm gonna see what happens. Perhaps give it a little bit longer beer. Keep my eyes peeled. If not, I'm thinking about heading down to Happy Endings for a go down there, because I do like that spot. So yeah, I'll update you when I've moved or when something happens beer. Catch you in a bit. Right, so as you can see, I've obviously moved swims. I'm down in Happy Endings where I said I was going to be. I got down here about half an hour after I did my last update, probably about 4 o'clock-ish, maybe a little bit later, and got the rods out, and about an hour later I seen one. So confidence was high already. Despite everyone walking around telling me there's been fishing really hard and not a lot's been coming out, this is actually a celebratory cup of tea. I've had one, so happy days. It was a common of around £19. I didn't weigh it for the simple reason that I haven't got my scales with me. One of the reasons I haven't been fishing down here in a while is because I've been away on holidays with the family, and in doing so I did the usual car banger thing of weighing the suitcases with the scales and then leaving the scales in the house. So that was disaster number 1. Disaster number 2, I've actually forgot my bivvy. So yeah, what would have been a night session is going to be just that, just a night session. I won't be staying overnight, just till I've had enough, I think, or till I get tired. So I'll probably be here now till about 11 or 12 o'clock, something like that. I am a bit gutted, seeing as the fact that I have had a fish. I would like to be staying all night as planned, but I've been a plonker, forgot my kit, so it's not really the type of place where you want to spend the night on your bed under the stars. So yeah, I'll be pulling in later on and heading off home, but absolutely made up to have had one. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this cup of tea now in celebration. Happy days.
Doing my head in with it. What's that like? That's good, isn't it? You can see on the screen as well, is it? That's like, there you go, just shot, man. Looking up. And you know you're right with the square box, is it?
Yeah, I'm doing a video, I am anyway.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice how you look at that fish on.
There we are, so a bit of a result. Nice upper double common. I've made a bit of a boo-boo. I haven't brought my scales with me, so I'll just have to guess. And I guess about 18 or 19 pound. Lovely fish. Happy days. I gotta slip back. Right, well, it's just coming up to 12 o'clock now. Haven't had any more action, apart from a couple of bleeps on my right hand rod. Seen another fish in the area. Came out the water twice, just off my middle rod where I had that other fish earlier. And there's been another fish as well crashing over the other side, just up from one of the other anglers. But not going to give it much longer. I was supposed to be spending the night, but as soon as I forgot my bivvy, don't exactly fancy spending the night just on the bed here, as it's rather busy with people walking back and forth and that, and I probably wouldn't sleep anyway, so I'm going to start packing all the gear away now, and this will probably be it for me from this video. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. It's been good to get back down on the bank. I've really enjoyed it, even though it has been a bit of a disaster with forgetting all my stuff. But I've had a fish when everyone's been saying it's been fishing really hard, so happy days. Made up with that one. So yeah, I still go home a happy angler, and go and cutching to my wife when I get home. She'll be screaming when I get in there freezing cold now. But happy days. I'll catch you next time.